Eid, Bakrid, we try and give them they try to take the children into our school, admit only once a year we give them ration. Can you imagine, for once a year they want the child admitted? Because I give them enough for just 1 month or maybe 2 months. I give them Eid clothes, I give them shoes, clips, and beside that we give them uniform, we give them shoes, but all that is sponsored, right? How does the school run, you would ask? How do we get the funds? That's a very important question. We run on sponsorship. Every child, again this was introduced by Mr. Abbas Wauda, who said I will sponsor them. And then somebody else told me, if you could sponsor these children, we at one time, how would you run it? We were just running, borrowing pencil, doing this, doing that. But when we went to the other school, again somebody gave us desk, table, chairs. Then we started sponsoring these kids. It started with like 6,000 a month, a year, then it went to 9, then it went to 15, and now it's almost 24,000 rupees a year per child. Basically, we get all of them is from my brother's friends in Dubai. We have the rent of the building is also given by friends in Dubai. We have one floor by a person in Switzerland, whom I'm just going to take this presentation. Very fine people in Geneva. They have given us milk for the children. We're giving chicken. 2 chickens a month is given to the family. And that's all the chicken they get. We give them nuggets, we give them buns, we give them baits, we give them multivitamins. If we give them iron to the girls 14 and above, because even our teachers don't have iron in the body. Some of them used to faint. They don't want to take, but you're forced to take. Dates every day. Biscuits, dates, multivitamins, buns, nuggets twice a month. And then we also give them chicken to their homes and nuggets to the children. Nugget chickens were only coming to us, but I said, no, what about my family? If you don't give it to the family, this child will have 1 nugget and put 1 nugget and take it home. If you give them 2 biscuits, he'll eat 1 biscuit and take 1 biscuit home. If you give them milk, they will take half and try and take the other half home. So look at their nature. So I said, no, if you give me nuggets, you give it to the family too. So they were very nice people. So they give 2 chickens to the home, twice a month. And the children, so happily, any program, we are going out, we are taking them to the beach, we are taking them to Aladdin Park, we take them, try and get people money. Now the other day we went to Port Grand. I immediately sat and talked to them. Would you like to take our kids for the boat ride? He said, of course, bring all of them, will be free. So very soon we will start taking them 25 each. Wherever I go, I try and get my kids, somewhere they must go out. But this is education also. The traveling, moving out from one place to another is education. Going to Quaid-e-Azam Mazar, going to Flagstaff House, going to Mahatta Palace. You don't have to teach them about Quaid-e-Azam. Once they see, they will automatically know about him. So this is also very important, to give them field trips. So food we are giving, we're looking after the family. I want people to give them the old stuff like bed sheets, pillow covers, upgrade their homes. The people who just throw their stuff. And my vision is to have a family-oriented community school, where it'll be a big school, it'll have a dispensary, it'll have a little boarding, hostel, because I get calls from Peshawar. I have students who have left my place because of the drugs that are in that area, Neelam Colony. Their parents have sent them to village. If they were with me, those kids have gone beyond metric, but they all send them to their villages because of the drugs in and around area. Too many in Neelam Colony. Then especially they take that gutka, they take that supari. I scare them so much, show them pictures of the teeth, the thing. All of them have bad set of teeth because parents do it, the children do it. It's very difficult to get them out of these bad habits. But if I had a big school, it's my vision, dream. And I'm sure God will fulfill my dream, because as He's fulfilling all my dreams, one day it will be a miracle, Aladdin Chirag lamp, and I might get. It will be where, have a little place for them to stay, girls to stay, and then groom them into being what you want. A daycare center. If I could have a daycare center now, the mothers who work from morning till night, fathers don't work. The mothers could leave the child. I would bring them my way. The child will be automatically groomed into a better environment. The mother would be at peace. Many children go home, there's no food. They go and stay into the neighbors. They're in their uniform. They don't like to be in the home, and they're playing in the streets. So that's why I call my afternoon shift as street kids, because they're roaming in the street all the time. They've never studied. Mothers don't bother. Yesterday I had a mother, she said she left her child every day to some other place. I'm sorry to say the child was abused. This was as of yesterday. I got to know, the mother didn't know. And she said, what to do? I left her in somebody's house because I had to work. So if there was somebody to take care of these kids, and most of the time, another limitation they have, we do criticize the poor, but they have many limitations. They have many kids, first of all, it's their problem. As soon as the child grows up to a certain age, there's another baby. So that one has to stay home to look after the little one. I've had many that have gone home and brought them. They tie the little ones to the beds and leave them at home alone. Sometimes the neighbor comes and feeds the baby, because the mother have to earn. And then as they grow into 12 and 14, they start taking them into the homes to start working. So that is another challenge, to continue these girls from beyond. They want to study, but the limitations of getting the funds for the home, the economic situations of the family, the father not working. If he works, it's not enough, or a daily worker, what will he do? So there are lots and lots of problems of these people, and basic is that too many children and one room, and then so all this can be fixed if people start, and then I'll sell it to them. Medicine, there should be a medicine bank. People have lots of medicines who just have antibiotics for 2 days and throw it. So people should give it to me. So then I should have a doctor on my panel. I need doctors on my panel, especially for skin, especially for stomach, especially for eyes, ear, nose and throat. But these are the usual problem that they have. Lack of good water, ear, nose, throat, eyes problem. Eating all that food, bad stomach. So all this, if I could have a basic doctor who could provide them proper medicines, a bank for medicine, a bank for clothes, a utility store. People use half the stuff, jam, jellies, give it, resell it to them. Upgrade these people where they can come and buy at a rate that is less than in the market, much less. Bed sheets, bed cover, pardas, you know, things like that, so the house remains clean. We just consider, or even from the home, these women who work, if people should start looking after them, educating their children, you will start helping from the home, little bit, little bit. It's like a stepping stone. And to my life is a jigsaw puzzle. You go in, one fills in, and the other takes its place. So if you don't have that stepping stone, one leads to the other. And so we start from our own, start from your own, giving them education. All we need, we are living in darkness. And I wouldn't say I'm proud of this area that I'm doing little. We have much more to do in this area. It's a very big area. And there are many, many areas like this. And if all of us join hands to improve our own country, Pakistan would not be what it is, and we'll have a better and beautiful Pakistan one day. I find a lot of changes in the families nowadays, in the community and the locality that I'm dealing with, Neelam and Shah Rasool Colony. What they were initially, as I told you, they were like junglis or living in the primitive stage. Now they have learned they can sit and talk to you properly. They learn to behave properly. They encourage all the children go to school, which is very important. Initially, they used to take the children, girls to work in their homes. Now they make sure that the children come to school. There are lots of girls who come to school. And I find a marked difference now. They know about the health, they know about the education, they know about the family. They know of lots of important things that they didn't know in those 10 years ago. They're totally into groomed people now. They've become better human beings now. And I've made a lot of difference in the lives of a lot of people.